pizza from Sunday. Oh, what an ankle. To warm up for lunch. It's about noon. We slept in a good bit, but I didn't sleep well. The puppies, I got a hair in my face. The puppies came in at about 8, which is fine, but it's really cold. So I was worried about them being cold, and I gave them my blankets. And then I was cold. And just kept waking up and couldn't sleep. And Cass does this thing where it doesn't matter how I lay, his back legs are under my arm. And so he kind of fidgets, and well, these are some great angles. I mean, you're like Michael Bay, but better. But anyway, as Cass fidgets, he kicks me under the arm. And you know, that'll keep you awake for a while. Pizza. I might have pizza too, actually, now that I'm seeing it. But yeah, so we're just getting up. It's really rainy outside. It rained last night. Whew. So it's a bit muddy. Yeah, the plan today is just to study all day. I think I'm gonna start with calculus and get that out of the way for the calculus test Friday, and then biology just all the way until 8 a.m. tomorrow when I have the test. So gotta get going on that. It's really cold, by the way. Let me show you how cold it is. Okay, I'm wearing the warmest scarf in the world. It's a Gryffindor Harry Potter scarf, but the material, I have no idea what it's made out of. I think this is probably what Eskimos wear year-round. So I've got a really thick scarf. I've got my Sherlock sweater from Sam. I have my horsey sweater, and then a t-shirt underneath it. And then I have 2 pairs of sweatpants. And then I have 2 socks. So, and a hat. Let's not forget the hat. Patrick is wearing pajama pants, a t-shirt, and no socks. I know he's cold, but he won't admit. I'm freezing. My nose is cold. And are you not cold?
No.
What's wrong with you? Are you a robot?
I have good circulation.
I have fine circulation, but it's freezing. How cold was it in the room this morning?
68.
68. I mean, it was colder yesterday.
64, right?
It was yeah, I think it was 62 yesterday when I woke up. Because like I said, we don't use the heater unless it's a special occasion, right? Maybe on Christmas I think we turn the heater on. Sometimes, Patrick says. Or if it's dangerously cold, like we're worried about the puppies. I mean, but we have sweaters now, so that might be less often. So, we have a space heater, and we need to get a new heating blanket because ours broke last year. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna have some lunch, and it's Vlogmas day 16. 1/6. Big study day. That's what today is. Finals week, study day number 2.
It's raining.
I'm on camera. I lost my pencil. So I'm just about to take a study break. I feel pretty confident about photosynthesis. And when I say that, it sounds so funny because I learned about photosynthesis in middle school. And so I'm like, oh yeah, I know what photosynthesis is. But this is like, I want to know every enzyme that does everything. And I want to know about the electron acceptors and how the electrons get there and how much ATP we need and how much NADPH we need and where do they all come from. So photosynthesis, a lot more complicated than we originally think when we learn it in middle school. So yeah, so I'm going to take a break. That's a big chunk of the test, I think, hopefully. And then I'm going to learn about aerobic respiration. To anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, this is really boring. And to some people who know what I'm talking about, it's probably still pretty boring. But yeah, we're going to take a break. I think I'm going to finish off my froyo. Yeah, Patrick agrees. It sounds good. It's raining, which is really wonderful. Our bark box arrived. It's like a monthly random box of presents for the puppy, so we'll film that later when we open it. Some Christmas presents arrived today. Patrick's presents from my family arrived. They just had them shipped here so I could wrap them and save on some shipping costs, which is fine because I love to wrap presents. So some of Patrick's presents arrived. My parents' presents from us to them arrived. We just have to get those wrapped too. What else? Something for me arrived, I think, from my parents, but Patrick won't tell me. He said it was something for his guitar, but I don't think that's true. Is that true? Shoulder shrug. It's not true. I think it was a present for me. But, yes, that's what we're going to do. Isn't the Christmas tree beautiful? So I'm going to go eat some frozen yogurt and get even colder, but it's going to be fun. So, yay! Here's Cassie, and there's Patrick. We are headed to the park. It's raining. Cass is very upset. We wrapped him in a Gryffindor scarf because he was shivering, and he just will not move. He's helping Patrick drive. And here's Tedders and me. Ted's a bit chiller in general, but poor baby. It's raining. Oh, those are the geese. There's a bunch of geese down there.
Birds.
Mass bird exodus into the river or the pond.
Pond.
To the pond. Goodbye, birds. Hello. We are still at the park, waiting for the pups to go potty. It's raining, in case you can't tell from my glasses and my general moisture level. So, walking back towards the car. Some more pretty ducks and geese just chilling out, enjoying the rain. And we are heading back to the car because it's really starting to come down. So let's... Hello, friends. So we are safely home and out of the rain. It's still coming down really hard out there and it's super duper windy. I'm just looking at the windows up there. But we're safely inside. We have the space heater on so it's warmer, and the puppies are in their sweaters in front of the heater, and that's Patrick's foot. Hello, Patrick's foot. And they're again on the magic blanket from Sam and Brian. But yeah, and here's Patrick reading, being cool. But yeah, so we're just gonna stay indoors and stay warm, and I'm going to continue my study-a-thon 2014. So back to biology. Yay! Hello! I am in bed studying, the usual study setup. Got the heating pad on my back because I'm still having a bit of trouble. I'm watching Crash Course. It's the name of the YouTube video channel. They do science and all kinds of science. I'm not sure what that noise was. They do science videos. This one's about DNA replication, which is one of the big topics for my final tomorrow. So yeah, I've watched this several times already. I'm just sort of trying to refresh my memory and re-brush up. So I'm not sure what time it is. Don't really want to look. But yeah, so just study time. Patrick's at a movie. Let me rest my arm right here. Patrick went to go see the third Hobbit movie. I believe it's called Battle of Five Armies. I obviously haven't seen it yet. I think it comes out tomorrow. So he's going to see the 9 p.m. showing, which is 12 o'clock on the East Coast. So it's technically a 12 o'clock showing, but 9 o'clock here. Anyway, which is funny because he's not passionate about The Hobbit. He enjoys Lord of the Rings. We saw the first Hobbit movie together, but then he didn't see the second Hobbit. I saw it with Amira last year, over Christmas break, I think it was. So he hasn't seen the second movie yet, and he's going to see the third, but I think he'll be fine. He's read the book. I mean, he knows the characters. He'll be fine. But the funny thing is, I want to see it, and he was kind of like, oh, I don't really care, but then he's the one going to see it. Some of his friends from the geology department invited him. It's kind of a close-knit group of people, so they do stuff together every once in a while. They took a course last semester or 2 semesters ago where they all had to go camping together 4 times and look at rocks and stuff, so they all became pretty close. So they're at the movies seeing The Hobbit. He won't be back probably until close to midnight, and I really hope to be asleep by then. I'm going to try to get an early bedtime tonight. My final is at 8 a.m. in the morning. 8 a.m. is tough for me any day, but I'm going to leave super early so that there's no complication with traffic and I can get there on time and read over my notes a little bit, and I'm really close to panicking. So, yeah, just gotta keep studying. So here I go. Hi again. I am taking a short study break. I'm starting to hit that wall. It's only 9:30, but I've been studying since I woke up today, except for when we took a break to take the dogs to the park. I'm really starting to hit that wall. I have more stuff to study, but I'm just gonna have to skim over it and hope for really great retention. Though I have found, and I've even looked into the research about it, that if you study before bed and then go to sleep, the way your brain processes it, it commits it to memory instead of just keeping it in short-term memory. So I find that if I study at night, go to sleep, and then just go straight and take the test, I do better than if I study the day before, go to sleep, study in the morning, and then take the test. So I find that if I sleep before I take the test, I do better. So, gotta get it all done tonight. And yeah, so I've been taking a short break and organizing because I've been so busy studying I haven't really cleaned much lately. I have a whole pile of laundry behind me that needs to be folded. That's probably not going to get done tonight, but that's okay. I've been sorting all the goodies I got on my Christmas shopping trip Saturday. Look at this. This is so cute. These are foxes. Fox socks. I've already shown these to you, but they're just so cute. And this little bag to put stuff in, I put a little Captain Malcolm Reynolds action figure in it to help motivate me tomorrow for my test. So yeah, I'm just putting little doodads in there to pack for tomorrow. I have the Yogscast Jaffa Factory from YouTube on my television. Yeah, I need to stop procrastinating and just finish what I'm doing. My break was so nice. I was like, oh, this feels good not to study, not to be like stressing. So I posted some pictures to Instagram. I haven't been on Instagram in like 4 or 5 days. Posted pictures to Instagram, went through some bags. I feel good. I'd like to keep doing that, but I gotta study. So back to the salt mines. It's time for bed. It's so late. I'm only gonna get 5 hours of sleep, so let's get this over with and get closer to the test. Good night. And Patrick's home. Do you want to say hi? I don't have my glasses on.
Hello.
Hello. I took my glasses off before I did this, so I can't see anything. But you liked the movie?
Yeah.
You can tell us about tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good night.